Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I told you guys that I was going to start monthly vlogging this year, but I lied. I'm actually going to start weekly vlogging because I unexpectedly got a new job and I'm working remotely for the first time ever, and I've wanted to weekly vlog literally since I was a teenager. I just love being able to watch people's weekly vlogs and be very immersed into their life, and I also love when I document my life and can look back at my old memories. And now that I'm not commuting 2 hours a day and have a lot more time on my hands, I thought it would be the perfect time, especially with Kevin deploying again soon. I need a hobby, so this is my hobby. Also, the month of April was a whirlwind, so I couldn't even really vlog that well even if I tried, because we had guests for 3 out of 4 weekends. It was a really crazy busy month. I tried to add snippets of it at the beginning of the vlog so you could just like see what I've been up to. And we were even gonna have a guest this weekend as well, so it would have been 4 weeks in a row, but I ended up starting this new job this morning, and so we said no guests please. I need to get my life in order. We rearranged the whole office yesterday. I'll show you guys. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what the office used to look like. I guess on YouTube you probably don't, but essentially we used to have the desk in the center of the room and it faced out, and the rug was not like this. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about this. This bookshelf was in that corner and that looked really nice. However, when we got all of my equipment that I'm going to be working with, it just was not an aesthetic office anymore, and I'm actually using it as my home office full time, so it needed to become a little bit more practical. When we did have guests, this is actually where they sleep. We have like a queen size mattress and we had the desk up against this wall, and I was working here for a bit and I actually really liked it, and I liked that I could look out the window. We did try this desk on this wall so that we didn't have to move the bookshelf and we could just have this chair right here, but it honestly it didn't look good. But this is not like our forever home by any means. We are planning on moving next year. I think I'm just gonna need to have a little bit more art in here, like having a photo right here would be nice, same with right there. But I really wanna get more steps in now that I'm working from home. I already went on a walk this morning, which was really nice. Let's see how many steps I'm at. I don't really like to wear an Apple Watch and I don't have an Oura ring, so I just like track on my phone on the health app. So I'm already at 5,000 steps, you guys. I'm about to be so healthy. I would sometimes struggle when I was working my 9 to 5 in person to get 5,000 steps. Like on average, if I had to work late, I was like averaging 2,000 steps. It was pretty insane. So I think that I'm gonna walk to Natural Grocers because there's one like right by our house, and I'm gonna get some food for the week. We really don't need that much. Well, let's see actually. Okay, I think that tonight I'm gonna make fajita bowls, and we have some ground beef already prepped from last week, but we're definitely gonna need more. Let me write this down. Ground beef. In my notes app, I just keep like a running list of usual items that we get each week, and then I make a little menu at the bottom. I usually only make the menu for dinner. I like to have a yogurt bowl every morning, so I need more yogurt and berries. I have Purely Elizabeth granola. I have like 2 bags of this in the fridge, so we're good with that. And for lunch, I'm gonna start making snack plates. I'm so excited. Like, my favorite thing to eat in the world is like a charcuterie board, but I can't really have that in the office because I would have to bring all of those ingredients every day. So I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of little snacks that I like, keep them in the fridge, and then just have a snack plate every day. I always see girls on TikTok doing that and I'm really excited. Basically how I make the menu is I look to see what we already have in our fridge, and then from there I think about what we could eat with basically everything that we already have, with just like adding a few things. So since we already have peppers, do we have onion? I need to get an onion. Okay. We have peppers, guac, and rice, so we could do fajita bowls with some of the ground beef we already have prepped, and then I can make some more. And then the next day we can do chipotle bowls. I have beans, rice. We're gonna have ground beef prepped, cheese, lettuce, salsa, basically anything that we would get at Chipotle. And then we also have asparagus and carrots, and I like to just roast those and have it with meat. I think I might want to get steak this week. We usually do chicken, but steak just sounds kind of good. We can also just do a meat and a veggie on Thursday if we don't have any leftovers, and then Friday we usually will eat out because we usually like do a date night. Made a little snack plate for lunch. It's really basic. I just did half an apple, this Justin's honey peanut butter, it's the best, and then I got pepper jack cheese from the store and this Applegate salami. That's really tasty. Just made my matcha. I'm still perfecting my at-home matcha. I never make it strong enough for some reason. I always follow the instructions, but I usually find that it's not strong enough for my liking, so cheers. Guys, happy Tuesday. My matcha today is a lot better than it was yesterday. I did 1.5 teaspoons of matcha, 6 ounces of water, and a splash of my Chobani sweet cream creamer. It's honestly really good. I don't really like to add honey or any other sweeteners when I'm using my Chobani creamer because it adds a lot of flavor. I don't really know how they do it. It's minimal ingredients, but I feel like you just need a splash and it like sweetens up your drink perfectly. So I think that this tastes a little bit bland because I'm used to having other flavors in my matchas, like when I go to a coffee shop, but this is a lot better. I made the same snack plate as yesterday. I'm actually gonna go back to the store and get some more of these things because I made myself a snack plate yesterday. I made Kevin a snack plate. We're already out of ingredients, but it's so nice working from home because if I wanted to, I could just go to the store every single day. I'm about to go to the gym once I'm done eating this, and then I think I'm gonna go back to Natural Grocers. I won't walk today, I just don't have the time. Good morning, you guys. I am gonna start work from the day at a coffee shop because we have house cleaners that come once a month and they are coming this morning, and so I just wanted to get out of their hair. Which, by the way, if you're ever like wondering if house cleaners are worth the money, I think that it's worth every penny, especially if you have pets. And we originally got them obviously when I was like working in person 5 days a week, and so was Kevin. And we have guests. I kind of feel like a lot. We have visitors, like, I mean, I said at the beginning of this vlog, we had visitors 3 weekends in a row. I feel like we have somebody stay with us for a weekend at least once a month. You guys know if you have pets, but I feel like you need to spruce it up immediately before people come, before there's litter everywhere, there's cat hair everywhere. And so we would do that the night before they come. I feel like it always fell on like a week that work was really busy and I would get home late and have to do it. And so then we finally were like, let's just get house cleaners to do a deep clean of our house once a month. And luckily we've been able to schedule it before we have visitors. We're so focused on the living room and the guest room and making sure that looks nice for our guests. So this is also nice to have somebody do a deep clean specifically of like our bathroom. Like we never get to that because that's like so last on our priorities list. Hello, happy Thursday. I'm here with my coworkers. They're kind of lazy. They tend to sleep on the job a lot, but they're cute, so I'll let it slide. Oh, good morning. Kevin just called me that he's on his way home, and then we're gonna hit the gym together. And I thought that I would just show you guys my little night routine. And Thursdays are my most extensive night routines because I do the self-tanner, I do the everything shower, like I do the whole shebang. And so I'm gonna take you guys with me tonight. Also, jump scare, I did take off all of my nails last night. They were getting very long. En route to the gym, and today is one of those days that I really don't want to work out, but lucky for me, I have a personal trainer.
Yes.
Yes? Are you feeling like you're ready to work out today? Or are you also tired?
I feel like, honestly, I was really motivated for a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin was on his grind for so many months.
I was like seeing results with what I was doing, but now I'm kind of like slowing down. It's
now
sort
the
of
body's just
out.
like tea.
Yeah, the body's tea, so I'm kind of just trying to maintain, so it's not as fun, because you're not like, oh, I'm getting like stronger or bigger or leaner or whatever every workout.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm the same, but I'm kind of hungry always.
While Kevin was leveling up.
Summer shredding? Yeah,
while Kevin was summer shredding, I just spilled, look at that.
You got pee-pee?
I just spilled my Stanley all over, like genuinely it's gonna look like I peed my pants. I don't even know what to do. It's so cold on my butt right now. Anyway, while Kevin was summer shredding, I was just barely scraping.
Spring bulking?
I was spring bulking. I was like barely scraping by at my job, and I would just come home and be like, well, sometimes I would just like log back onto work, but other times I would just like come home. Beer. I would never have a beer. Oh my gosh, but I would actually be like,
a stiff mocktail.
I would have a stiff mocktail and I'd say, have fun at the gym without me. I am just getting by. But now I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. Had a nice long bath and I shaved every part of my body. I washed my hair, and now I'm gonna do this routine that I do twice a week. I usually do it to prep for the weekend on Thursdays usually, and then to prep for the week, so on Sundays. Not the tanning, I only tan on Thursdays. This is my nighttime skincare routine. I double cleanse with the CeraVe, is it CeraVe or CeraVe? I double cleanse with the foaming facial cleanser, and then I go in with the hydrating toner. And this just helps balance out my skin tone and get any leftover makeup I might have on my face. Before I do the rest of my skincare, I'm gonna do my red light therapy mask for like 10 minutes. And I usually do it at night when I'm in bed, and then I come back in, brush my teeth, and do the rest of my skincare. I use the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum, and then I use CeraVe Retinol Serum, and then I go in with the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. I'm gonna put this stuff away because I'm gonna do this later. Moving on to hair care. I need to order another one of these, I'm almost out, but I use the Way Leave-In Conditioner every time I wash my hair. I wash my hair like 3 days a week, I would say. I kind of do it like every other day. And then I use the Kristen Ness Blow Dry Mist. This is gonna be crazy to some people. I literally blow dry my hair every time I wash it. Oh, also, if you don't have an MEJ brush, they are the best brushes ever. Kevin got me this for my birthday. It is nothing I would have ever bought myself, but I literally will never go back to another brush. Like when influencers would say that, I was like, it's just a brush, how good could it be? Oh my gosh, like I can feel, it's the craziest difference. Like I've never felt like a brush makes a difference, but this one really, really does. I let my hair air dry for a couple hours, and then I use my Revlon brush, and I basically just style it before bed. It doesn't take me personally a very long time. It takes me like 5 minutes to do. It makes such a big difference for styling my hair throughout the rest of the week. Like sleeping on my hair wet is like such a bad way to start off the morning. Like my hair is already at a bad state to start with. If I blow dry it and kind of style it the night before, when I wake up, I'm basically just touching up. And then after I style it, I use the Olaplex bonding oil. Thursday nights are truly a big deal in this household because I get a lot done. I also use this little hair removal laser. I have not been very consistent with this, and so my goal, now that I'm working remotely and I'm not as exhausted at night, I'm really good about doing it Sunday nights because I'm rejuvenated, but Thursday nights I will really slack, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to put on tanner. How can I possibly do this as well? Well, I'm way ahead of my night now that I'm not getting home so late. I just feel like I can all around take better care of myself going forward. So I'm gonna be better about using this at least twice a week. And then after I do that, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tan my whole body. And I use the Tanologist Dark Self Tan Mousse. This kind of freaks people out because it doesn't have a bronzer in it. So like it developed overnight and you can't see it. But I think that I am pretty decent at applying it to myself, and I've never had any issues with it like being streaky or anything. Like obviously I've missed some parts like around my like hands before. I'm gonna laser, tan, red light therapy, blow dry, skincare, go to bed. We do have a pool party this weekend, so I need to be bronzed and hairless. Hello you guys, happy Friday. I just got to Target. I need to pick up some things. We're going to a birthday party tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna get her like a candle or a Casa Luna incense. And then I think we might meet up with our friends for dinner afterwards. They just moved here, so I'm gonna do the same thing for them as like a little housewarming gift. And then I also want to look for the bikinis here. I actually like want like a one piece because like I said yesterday, I have not been locked in. I have been like purely survival mode, trying to just get through my last job, and it was a lot. Like the month of April was seriously a grind. I feel like I'm always trying to just like squeeze into like the skinniest little bikinis ever, and honestly my body fluctuates in weight a ton, especially when I'm in my luteal phase. Like I'm someone that bloats and my stomach looks completely different for half of the month. So I think that I just want to get swimsuits that I feel good in instead of trying to squeeze into really skimpy ones because I never feel good in them. And I feel like I always see this discourse online, but people are like, I look so good in my bra and underwear. Why don't I look good in swimsuits? And so I'm done buying swimsuits that don't flatter me just because I think they're cute and like try to make it work because I never feel good in them. I'm just trying to dress for my body type going forward and not try to wear these things that don't flatter me and make me feel insecure. Okay, I just got back from Target and I got a bouquet of tulips and they were a rainbow assortment. So I separated them by color and put them in their own little mini vases and I put them around the house. I'm loving the way this is coming along. I would actually be happy if it just looked like this all the time. So I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I don't like when a bunch of things are on a coffee table because we do use this coffee table every day, so we would have to move it, but I could potentially get a tray so it's easy to move. But I'm loving this. This looks really good. Genuinely, the only thing in our house that I'm unsure of still is these pillows. These are just like random pillows that we've had, and I honestly don't really like them. I'm like kind of interested in, honestly, let's try it. I'm interested in having this couch have no throw pillows. Does this look so much better or does it just look really bland? I'm gonna ask Kevin his opinion when he gets home. I'm actually really loving this. I think I'm gonna keep the pillows off until we find some that we really love. Maybe I'll sell them on Facebook Market or something. We have some things that we need to sell.